Hello, hello, welcome to our live stream. Hello. Hello. My name is Yitao. Good morning. Well, good afternoon from here. Good afternoon. Okay. Today in our tea class, I would love to share very one fragrant Chinese oolong. This oolong, this Dancong oolong has a very interesting nickname as a tea perfume. Can you imagine a tea can win such title? Oh, sorry. Okay, this tea is from Chinese Canton Province. Chaozhou tea. You can see the tea setting we are. I'm show you today. It's a little bit different from the ordinary Chinese tea ceremony. This is the tea. Please look at the vase here. This is handcrafted Chinese Chaozhou clay teapot. And in front of me, there are 3 teacups. Later on, I will show you. I will explain to you why it's there are only 3 teacups here. And here, in front of teaware, there's a little mini teapot. Okay. This is the tea I would like to share with you today. This tea is made from high altitude mountain, very high altitude tea garden from China's Wudong Mountain. Literally, you can also call it Phoenix Mountain. Physically, this tea, you can see it has a tight, kind of tight, a little bit curved strip. Besides the color, it looks kind of only deep brown color. Okay, this is the general physical appearance about this tea. This Dancong, this we call it 蜜兰香. In Chinese we call it 蜜兰香. Honey Orchid Scent Dancong. In Chinese called 蜜兰香. This Dancong is very characterized by its very so rich and varied floral aromas, besides very flavored and very round mouthfeel and the taste. Morning teacher, wonderful is your teaching. Let's go and need lessons. Okay. This is the tea I would like to share you today. Okay. I will share the title of this is the name of in Chinese call it 蜜兰香. Dancong, it means this tea made from single tea cultivar. This is the original meaning of this tea name. Okay. Now I will introduce the program about tea class today. Our tea class is generally divided into 2 parts. The first hour, I will focus on this tea, the tea we gonna share with you today. This Phoenix Dancong. In this part, I will explain all details, features, and the correct brewing method with you. Even you are just new to Chinese tea, please don't worry. Because with just this limited 1 hour, you will learn a lot of knowledge, and besides those information will definitely help your first discovery of Chinese tea. The tea ceremony we are going to do today, it's called the Chinese Chaozhou Gongfu Cha, Chaozhou tea ceremony. This ceremony, you can see here in this Chaozhou tea ceremony, it doesn't require a fairy cup. The fairy cup, glass cup you generally use, I use in our tea ceremony, but today we don't need it. Okay. I will write the name. Okay. Please feel free to share any comment, any opinion in any questions in our comment. Okay. Chaozhou. Okay, this is the tea. For the second part, I will display some beautiful Chinese authentic pottery or porcelain teaware. Okay, let's begin our tea class today. To bring a good cup of Phoenix Dancong. Phoenix Dancong, as it's famous for its very varied. It is famous for its long-lasting floral aromas. So, generally for such highly aromatic tea, the first very important point is about the water temperature. Water temperature, tea to water ratio, and the steeping time. If you just new to this tea, generally for tea, I would recommend you to use tea to water around tea to water ratio around 1 to 20. If you are new to this tea, first time to try Chinese Oolong, because this tea comes with a certain intensity. In this case, you can lower your tea to water ratio. You can use like 1 to 30 or 1 to 30. For instance, this teapot, Chaozhou clay teapot I'm using today is about 120 ml. I'm take 6 grams for this teapot. If in your case you can take like 4 or 5 grams. And the key point is water temperature. This Phoenix Dancong requires very high water temperature because here we use rather high tea to water ratio and very hot water. So the steeping time you must control well. Generally water in and water out. You can within 10 seconds. Teacher, very beautiful. You amazing hair. Secret, you are willing to. Thanks to my mother. Okay. And drink, have a healthy lifestyle and drink some tea. Yeah, this is my secret. I'll share the those bring information with you. If you are new to this tea, you can take a note, which can definitely help for your first discovery of this tea. Tea to water ratio. A little bit. Okay. So far, any questions? Please feel free to ask me any questions. Okay. Now I continue our Chaozhou Gongfu Cha. This tea, as I already explained to you, water temperature is key point. Water temperature. For our first infusion, there's a very important process called the preheating process. Now we start our first step, preheating. A second, second. I change the teapot. Okay, first of all, preheat. Preheat the teapot, the teacups, the trays we're using here. I always wonder how beautiful flower could grow in someone here. Sharing is really lovely. Thank you. Okay. Here you can here this is a special technique you don't have to follow because the water we're using here is very hot, just boiled water. After a long time, my fingers can stand such temperature, but if you are a beginner, you are Chinese tea beginner, I don't recommend you to do so because it's really hot. Okay. You can choose to use a squeezer. Preheat. You can choose a squeezer to wash it. This is a traditional way how Chaozhou local people how they clean and preheat the teaware. But if you just beginner, I don't recommend to do so. Okay. Now we pour tea into the teapot. This is Milanxiang Honey Orchid Scent Dancong I would like to share with you. Pour tea inside the teapot. This tea is made from mature teas. You can see the strip is, even it's tight, this tight strip is large. It's large. Here I'm taking 6 grams, 6 grams for this tea. This Phoenix Dancong applies the traditional charcoal baking process. So if for this step, I recommend to shake several times because after this preheating process, this very pleasant dry fragrance will become more distinct. Now we shake a little bit, and then smell the dry tea fragrance. Wow, this dry tea has a so soury honey scent, sweet honey scent, and a very light, gentle baking. Here there's a technical reaction I don't have ever heard. We call it mirada. It's like when the after baking process, the sugar will has yeah, kind of similar to caramel art fragrance. You can imagine this tea after this traditional light, gentle charcoal baking fragrance. This tea has a very soury caramel aroma. For this Phoenix Dancong, generally we use to raise it before our first infusion. We raise it. Later on, I will show you. I should play the this Dancong tea making process in the beginning of live stream. But it's okay. When we finish this, I will show you. 这是 Phoenix Dancong Dancong Oolong applies one of the complex tea making process. This tea, technically, this tea contains nowadays. We discovered that this Dancong tea contains over 50 natural aromatic substances. So you imagine, without trying, you can imagine it should smell so fragrant and so refreshing and wonderful, unforgettable. Now we can. This is our this drink. This infusion, we call it raising infusion. We don't drink it. We don't drink it. We don't drink it. This we don't drink it. Okay, now we can start our first infusion. For when you bring such tea, especially for oolong with amazing, excellent aroma profile. First of all, make sure that your water is hot enough, and besides, when you pour hot water into the teapot, keep your kettle high. Your kettle high. Here, steeping time must be short. Water in, water out. Should drop every drip every drop because here tea to water ratio we're using here is high. Okay, please look at that. This is our first infusion. Look at this beautiful golden tea soup color. Can you see it? This is our infusion. Because we are using very hot water here. When you pour tea out, it's still too hot. Finally, after looking those this beautiful tea soup, you can see this tea soup has a beautiful honey, golden honey color. We can therefore enjoy this wonderful tea fragrance. Wow. Smell it deeply. Wow. Smell it like walking into a spring garden, blossoming garden, because it smells so floral, so refreshing. That's wonderful. This tea, the dominant fragrance of this tea is refreshing, varied floral aroma. You can notice that this tea has fresh jasmine, natural jasmine fragrance, and besides mixture with sweet blooming gardenia scent, and besides accompanied with a gentle sweet nectar honey fragrance. It smells very, very, very particular and very soury. Wow. This is the reason why we call it tea perfume. Tea perfume. It smells so long lasting. And well bodied, intense, wonderful, a fragrant oolong. Now I take my sip. I cannot wait to try. Wow, it takes a wonderfully fragrant. Every time I try it, I was deeply surprised and impressed by its variety of fragrances, and besides some mellowness. This tea comes with a certain intensity. Means this tea, it doesn't taste light, so gentle like Chinese high-grade white tea or high-grade fine green tea or black tea. This tea tastes with a certain intensity. However, here a certain correct intensity here. This is not bad thing. On the contrary, thanks to this correct intensity, certain bitterness and astringency, which add a more complex flavor and taste in the tea soup. Hello, John. Wow. We share some tea. Hello, Salam. We share some tea with our little teapot here. This is our teapot. See, after drinking it, after every sip, while speaking, I can feel this fragrance is flowing inside my mouth, and especially for such linked fragrance and the charm finish. This is a great oolong. This in Chinese we call it 蜜兰香. 蜜兰香. This is one type scent of Phoenix Dancong. It means Phoenix Dancong has a great variety of the scent, but 蜜兰香 is one of the top 10 famous scent natural aroma. In our tea shop, we are also selling one of the most popular, famous scent called 鸭屎香, dark sheet scent. If you are interested in this tea, please go to check out the link in bio. By the way, the raw material, the tea leaves, is from high altitude tea garden, about 700 meters. The main high mountain of Chaozhou Phoenix Mountain, or we call it Wudong. This oolong, the Phoenix Dancong, Dancong from Wudong Mountain, we also call it as Wudong Phoenix. Here, Wudong is referring to the quality, high altitude of the Dancong tea. Now I show you the tea making process of this tea, and you will understand why tea has such position among Chinese oolong, and why this tea could get this exceptional nickname as a tea perfume. Okay, I'll show you. This is a presentation. Look at this mountain. Look at this tea garden area. Okay, this is okay. This is a short introduction of this Dancong tea making process. Greetings from tea master from Russia. Hello, okay, very good. Welcome to our live stream. After this video, I hope you understand now this tea can win such title. This tea can win such title as tea perfume. Thanks for broadcast. Thank you. It's my pleasure to be with you as well. Okay, now we continue. We continue our live stream. This is first infusion. Wow. Every time when I try this Milan scent Dancong, I feel when the tea enters into your mouth, I feel this amazing floral mixture aroma totally covers the entire mouth. It smells so wonderful. Now we continue our second infusion. To bring this Dancong tea, water temperature is key point and the steeping time. This tea, because we are using rather high tea to water ratio here, so please do not steep over time. Otherwise, your tea will taste bitter and astringency, because tea to water ratio is higher here, and our water is very hot. Just pay attention to this. And when you pour tea inside the teapot, keep your kettle high. Water in, water out. Pour water fairly into every teacup. Brazil, hello. Drip every drop clearly. Okay, this is our second infusion. Please look at this beautiful golden tea soup color. Can you see it? Now because for the moment the tea is very hot. We don't drink it. Generally, our tongue cannot support temperature. I remember above 68 Celsius degree. So for the moment, we first of all enjoy fragrance, this wonderful varied fragrance, and later on try the tea. Wow! Every time when I smell the tea fragrance, you understand. You will know. You will understand. Uh, you will know the reason why this tea is called tea perfume. This tea so far, we discovered that the raw material, fresh tea leaves of Phoenix Dancong tea cultivar, contains this cultivar in Chinese we call it 水仙 or tea cultivar contains over 50 natural aromatic substances. Can you imagine? Over 50 natural aromatic scents already find from the raw material. This tea has a mixture of floral, um, jasmine, blossoming jasmine aroma, and sweet gardenia fragrance, and besides sweet potato natural scent. Teacher, you explained so well that it feels like I'm sipping from one of your lovely tea. Amazing. Thank, thank you, Frank. I'm glad you enjoy with me. Wow. Besides this tea fragrance, long lasting, very long lasting, even when the tea is cold. When the tea becomes totally cold, in 1 hour, you smell it, the fragrance still remains. Because this tea contains so rich, varied, natural aromatic substances, this is the reason why when we bring this tea, pay attention. The water temperature is essential. Water temperature essential. Now try the second infusion. This cup with it's for our little teapot. This is our little mini teapot. This teapot is very it's very nice for kids. Very small, lovely. I'll try it. This tea has a very distinct floral, gardenia and jasmine fragrance. not even only for smelling, but when you drink it, your taste bud can notice immediately. After every sip, after every sip um, this tea, thanks to this certain correct intensity, after drinking it, this tea, when you drink it, you you will feel it takes a little bit this tea, because you see the tea to water ratio we are using here 1 to 20. It tastes a little bit intense, but it's not strong. It takes intense, a little bit tense, comes with a pleasant bitterness, and a little bit astringency. Bitterness and astringency. This is not because the quality here, because this tea is made from this shui xian tea cultivar, and besides, made from mature tea leaf. Those features contribute this pleasant astringency and bitterness. However, this certain intensity, this astringency, pleasant bitterness, and astringency quickly turn to natural sweetness. This is this is very interesting, right? In the contrary, we see that as a quality proof. This is a quality proof. Mm. Furthermore, this tea has a wonderful sweet aftertaste. Sweet aftertaste. So, final questions. Please free to share any opinion or ask me any questions. It takes the bitter and sweet meanwhile. It sounds a little bit like a. It sounds like a paradox. However, this is this when you try it, you're gonna try it and you will understand what I mean. It takes bitter and sweet meanwhile. This tea has a this tea this tea has a great balance and structure in the tea soup. Now we continue our third infusion. Now, now while speaking, I can feel this lingering finish, lingering finish, and sweet aftertaste inside my tongue, inside my mouth. The temperature 90, no, 100, just boiled water, 100 Celsius degree. Keep your kettle high. Your kettle high. This is our infusion, third infusion. This tea can be brewed over 12 times. Even for the 12th infusions, the tea still remains wonderful fragrance. This tea is Phoenix Dancong 蜜兰香 Dancong. It's made from a high altitude tea garden, made from very high quality fresh tea leaves. Uh, this is a reason we call such tea as a tea with a mountain flavor, mountain charm, mountain flavor, means regarding uh, the aspects of fragrance, first taste, they are more long lasting, they are more rich, they are more, they taste more soury. This is wow, smell it. Smell it is walking into a blossoming and spring blossoming flower garden. You like it, and you are surrounded with such rich fragrance of floral fragrances. And besides, accompanied with a soury, sweet potato flavor. This is also the infusion. So Fanny, any questions? Please feel free to ask me any questions. For the moment, we'll bring one of the top Chinese oolong. We call it 蜜兰香 honey scent, honey orchid scent oolong. This tea is from Chinese Canton province, Baozhou city. When you degustate this tea, generally for drink such tea with excellent tea fragrance profile, we advise you to sip the tea rather than drink the tea. Sip tea means you take, when you sip, you take some, you take a breath of. When the tea with this air comes into your mouth, you will feel enjoy better this natural fragrance. It takes mellow, a little bit intense, and besides very round with rich mouthfeel. This is our little teapot here. These scents are totally covers the entire mouth, especially for this unforgettable lingering fragrance and the sweet, long-lasting sweet aftertaste. The general texture is soft. It comes with a certain bitterness and astringence, but it's for this Dancong, it's quite normal. It's made from matcha leaf and this 水仙 tea cultivar features, which design this part, this point of this kind of tea texture. However, I want to explain. I want to that this astringency and the bitterness, when they mix together, they are pleasant. It's not unpleasant. It's pleasant because this will quickly turn aftertaste, natural sweetness above your tongue. Okay, it sounds a little bit like a paradox, but this is the exceptional point, exceptional feature of this. I recommend to you, especially you already try other Chinese oolong. You want to take something particular, this tea. I recommend to you. If you are not familiar with our tea shop yet, you can first of all try with the small quantity, like 50 grams. Now we try our fourth infusion. Wow. This fragrance is unforgettable, especially like if you like long-lasting, well-bodied, varied floral fragrance. This tea you must have a try. Now continue. Our fourth infusion, this tea can be brewed over 12 times, even 15 times. Keep your kettle high and make sure that your water is hot enough. We use just water here. Pour tea into every teacup. In such a Chaozhou tea ceremony, it doesn't require any fair cup, which we often use in other Chinese tea ceremony. You can see that. Here, look at this beautiful golden tea soup color. In Chaozhou, if you want to perform an authentic Chaozhou Gongfu Cha Wei, you can see here there are teacups. Three teacups. This is tradition. Okay, this is a principle. This is tradition. Even you have 5 guests in front of you, we only display 3 teacups, and that's please look at the layout of this teacup. We don't make them in line. 3 teacups and with such layout. Because behind this there is a very interesting explanation. This layout with 3 teacups actually is to imitate one Chinese character we pronounce P. This character is composed with 3 mouths, 3 little square. In Chinese language, this pin I write in the comment. This we pronounce as pin, which is composed with 3 little square, means degustation, degustate something. Like because we're drinking tea here, it's yeah. this is degustation, degustate something. This is the reason. From your angle, you can see. Pin. Can you see? Pin. from your angle, I think you can see it well. Yeah, it looks very similar to this layout. Looks very similar to this Chinese character pin. Okay. So, final questions? If you're interested in this 蜜兰香单丛, please go to check out the shop link in bio. Pin. Now we drink it. If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out the shop link in bio. When you drink it, you will understand why it's called tea perfume. This Phoenix Dancong, Dancong Oolong. Not only can smell it, but also taste it. This rich fragrance, they are just sinking in the tea soup. This one is for our little teapot. Look at this beautiful tea soup color. It's our fourth infusion. It remains the same fragrance. Still, it smells still well-bodied. I personally especially love this mixture, refreshing jasmine aroma and blossoming sweet gardenia scent. Okay, now we can our fifth. This tea can be brewed over 12 times, 12, 15 times. When you bring such fragrant oolong, keep your kettle high and make sure that your water is hot enough. Your kettle high. Please look at this soury honey color. It's a great brightness and clarity. This tea is Madin oxidated or Madin oxidated, and our artisan applies slow, light, middle traditional charcoal baking drying process. It means the baking for this 蜜兰香单丛 is not high, it's kind of low medium. So when you drink it, you barely from the dry tea leaves. Yeah, you can notice this track of charcoal baking process. However, when you drink it, when you taste it from the tea soup and fragrance, you barely smell this roasting aroma. It's not noticeable. It's not noticeable. Okay, so far any questions? This is our fifth infusion. Second. Okay. This is for our little teapot. This is our fifth infusion. For the fifth infusion, which still remains the same frank level, so like the first infusion. After swallowing this tea, there always a very pleasant sweet aftertaste and a lingering finish left inside your mouth. I don't know have ever smelled any gardenia flower. Gardenia has this tea has a very similar fragrance to blossoming gardenia flower. Uh, Generally, it smells very gentle, light, very gentle, tender, sweet, sweet and refreshing. Um, this is okay. This is the tea we are sharing with you today. Okay. If you don't have any questions regarding this tea, fréquence, fragrance, on this song, yeah. This tea is especially for tea friends who like so much tea with a floral aroma. This tea will be your, you will love this tea. You will love this tea. All right, 2 hours 6. Wow. Our sixth infusion, it can be bring over 12 times. For the late infusions, you can to keep the kettle warm, you can put some hot water above the teapot. the day for his song. Oh yeah, tea, those natural floral aroma is from the tea itself. This is not kind of blended flower tea. It's not blended with any flower. Such rich viral floral fragrance only from the tea itself. Nowadays, this tea cultivar 水仙 this tea is made from 凤凰 水仙 tea cultivar, which is tea discovered with over the fresh tea leaves discovered with over 50 natural aromatic substances. Can you imagine? More than so many Chinese tea cultivars, this tea we can say is the one of the most the tea cultivar has one of the most fragrant feature. This is the reason why we call it as a tea perfume. Phoenix Dancong tea perfume. Okay, this is a tea I would like to share with you today. Now I will move to our next session. Let's before I would like to use this teapot I'm using with you today in our this Gong Fu Cha tea ceremony today. This teapot is 100% handcrafted from Chaozhou. You can see the size of this teapot is small, is around 120 ml. Generally, Chaozhou clay teapot is made. Generally, the volume is more, generally below 180 ml. Because our artisan, Chaozhou local artisan, believe that small teapot, the small tea maker's utensil remains a better natural aromas. This is reason generally the teapot, Chaozhou clay teapot is not doesn't come with a large volume. Even for the kettle, look at this kettle I'm using here today. This kettle is around 450 ml. Chaozhou clay kettle is to match with the Chaozhou teapot. The teapot is small, the kettle is small as well. This kettle, inside there's a filter. There's a filter inside, and especially for the design of this teapot, really lovely. A little bit curved spout, and the bottom and the handle, three all in one line, are very aesthetic. And besides, with this filter inside, when you bring tea, you don't have to worry about. You don't need an extra filter, and don't worry about the tea leaves will come out spout. And besides this is this clay. This teapot is a new teapot. This new teapot, how a new teapot already has such a beautiful finish without using it. To this teapot, I can only use in our live stream. This is a new teapot, but you see this beautiful finish. This Chaozhou clay has a great heating temperature preservation because this clay is made from bring Chaozhou Dancong. You can understand everything is to serve for Chaozhou Dancong, Phoenix Dancong. So this searching a teapot with a teapot for bring Chinese Oolong, I would recommend this Chaozhou teapot with you. This shape we call it short period shape. I personally like this shape very much, very lovely, with the short head and round belly. See, the details of the teapot are very nice. This teapot is for tea beginner as well, because the price, we have a great cooperation with this artisan, and the price of this teapot is affordable. If you want, you are searching a teapot with better quality, better details, you can choose the teapot, Chaozhou clay teapot sold in our tea shop. But this one, I think, personally, I think is totally sufficient for beginners. this is our this tray. This is our old friend. This one I have been using for some years. This tray, is made from pure tin. Kinds of heavy. It's kind of heavy. 100% hand forging. Let's look at the details of this. This tin tray, multi-shape available. This one is the round shape. You see, outside it's foot hand engraved. Very beautiful, this one. It can match all kinds of teapot. You can see beautiful hand engraved calligraphy. One I can tell. You can the service time of this tray must be so long. Look at this quality. Hand fortune tray is made from a very famous family, Yan family, that has a tradition reputation of tin hand forging tin utensils, and with 3 feet. Okay. And look at this tree. This is a Chinese antique currency pattern. Looks this is a very artistic antique style. Tin. Okay. If you're interested in this, please go to check out the shop link in bio. Okay. If you're interested in anything, please. There's some luxury set I would like to share with you today. Those we call it 豆菜. I don't know have ever heard of this 豆菜 in Chinese. 豆菜, technically we can say 豆菜 craftsmanship is one of the most complex craftsmanship in Jingdezhen. This set is from Jingdezhen. Jing represents the highest porcelain and pottery making skill in China. Before I show you more, I'd like to show you a video to explain this Doucai craftsmanship because it's quite complex to explain with words.
这里就结束的话，成品叫做淡描青花。第三步，在青花轮廓线内或需要的地方绘制釉上彩，最后将2次800度左右的低温烧制即可完成。再来看其。斗彩具体可以分成3步。
Okay. This teacup shape this is the most classical one you can find in the market. This teacup shape we call it yashou teacup. Yashou teacup. This teacup pattern, we call it this pattern we call lotus or twin stem pattern. This pattern there contains 8 different different lotus. Look at 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 8. Look at. Besides the dou cai, means this teacup, our artisan paints 3 times, and this teacup itself undergoes 3 times firing process in the clean, because for the first time our artisan used cobalt pigment to paint outer line of this pattern, okay, and then for the second time experienced ceramist fit up the colors of each pattern, each lotus and a flower here, okay, and then this teacup goes again firing. The final step is artisan used 24K pure gold to paint the, here outline of this lotus and this circle line. Look at this. This is a luxury piece. Lotus of twin stem pattern. So elegant. When you have things, you understand. This one I can say this is one best dou cai, 100% handmade dou cai piece you can find in the market. This studio makes a great piece. Inside this flower pattern, signature from the pattern, from the artist. If you're interested in this teapot, not this teacup, please go check out his shop link in bio. And Now now we continue. Look at this. Look at this dough tie masterpiece, 100% handmade, hand painted from Jingdezhen. This one, look at this pattern contains 4 different lotus. We call lotus of the twin stem pattern. Look at details. This part, it's painted with 24K pure gold. Look at the harmonious. Look at this harmony of varied colors, varied pigments. Lotus pattern, blossoming lotus pattern. Our art is made into very thin. Look at this. Signature from the maker. This is the cover. The cover, there are 4 different lotus. This guy one worm is around 150 ml. Very elegant luxury one. This guy one, and this look at this. This teacup. Look at this. This is a masterpiece. Look at the details of this cup. This lotus painted with, fit up with natural 24K gold. A luxury piece. If you're interested in this set, please go to check out t-shirt in bio. Okay, beside this, there is a very delicate tea set with lotus twin stem. If you're interested in this set, please go to check out the shop link in below. Look at this. This set personally I like very much because look at this design and this blue color, especially when outline of this pattern painted with okay pure gold. It's very thin, 100% hand painted, handmade. For this traditional lotus to twin stem pattern, we see this pattern as a cultural exchange product, cultural change presentation. It's mixture with the traditional Chinese cultural element and arabesque decoration. I don't know, can you recognize it? This pattern, lotus stem pattern, can date back to Chinese Ming Dynasty from 14th century, from 15th century, because this Ming Dynasty has a great cultural change with arabesque countries. Okay, this is the cover. Please look at one. This Gaiwan set personally I like very much. Strongly recommend to you searching a luxury artistic Gaiwan set. This one. When you have in your hands, you're surprised by its beauty. This is the teacup. Look at this, the details. Very beautiful. This is how it looks like. If you're interested in that, please go to check out the shop link in below. Beside this luxury blue-white porcelain, we also have this one. This one is painted with a traditional Chinese flower called a peony, Chinese peony. This is kind of exceptional matte glaze. I don't know, can you recognize? It's not so bright, it's kind of. This one is painted with a traditional cobalt pigment. We call it as blue-white porcelain. This one is to imitate Yuan Dynasty white porcelain. So just look at this color. You can notice the color. This blue color in kind of intense dark compared with imitating Qing blue-white porcelain. Especially look at every single peony button. You see the layers of this blue, very exceptional. This set is a masterpiece. And look at this clay, this porcelain. It's not kind of white. It's gray white, imitating style, signature from the maker. Inside there's a peony flower as well. Look at how delicate it looks. And this is the cover. Layers of this blue. Wow, so beautiful this set. This guy one is about 30 ml. Great function, very comfortable to use. To pour tea out with 3 fingers.